So, I just finished watching Paranormal Activity 3, and man, I really don't know where to start with this one. Now, anyone who started following my Paranormal Activity Reloaded series knows that I started this series solely based on the trailer for Paranormal Activity 3, which is not in the movie. The thing is, I saw the first Paranormal Activity. I saw the first Paranormal Activity, and it didn't scare me. Like, I didn't fall into the hype. And I was kind of disappointed that it didn't scare me, so I just kind of like wrote the movie off as like, well, you know, it's not that very good. The thing is, I've come to appreciate the Paranormal Activity series for what it is, and the fact that it does provide a lot of good horror elements without gratuitous violence, without swearing, and without appealing to any cliches. So, with that in mind, I had to kind of look at it as a whole and kind of get the full story, so I needed to see Paranormal Activity 2, which I like very much, and now Paranormal Activity 3. Paranormal Activity 3 is, in my opinion, the best of the series so far, in the fact that I really do believe all of the things that are going on in the series. This is a very unique one to me because, first of all, I like all of the characters. I want all of the characters to succeed, especially the character of Dennis, the main guy, the boyfriend character in this movie, who is, you know, kind of recording all of the things and whatnot. And even though I feel like a lot of that was inorganic, meaning a lot of the setups for the camera was inorganic, like it just, like, yeah, I'm gonna start filming everything. Okay. One of the biggest letdowns for me in terms of Paranormal Activity 3 is the fact that a lot of the good moments in the movie, Dennis was not seeing. And that's kind of what upset me, is that I'm seeing all this really cool stuff happening. And I say cool stuff loosely. I mean, and I'm talking in terms of like special effects. None of the stuff that's happening to them is cool. But I'm seeing all this stuff happening, and it's like, you know, I want him to see it to kind of get a full grasp of what he's seeing. I am, however, very happy that he saw the sheet drop, and I actually had to like go back and look at that scene because it's like no sheet was there, and then the sheet was there and it was standing up, and then it just dropped. And I like the fact that we had the Randy character who like experienced it firsthand and was like, dude, no, I'm getting out. So that was good. I'm gonna get on some spoilers here, and I'm assuming enough time has passed where most people have seen it. And like I said, this isn't a Paranormal Activity review series. This is more or less a discussion of the series and, you know, things of that nature. So, spoilers, okay? There will be spoilers in this. If you haven't seen it, go see it and then come back and watch this video. Okay, so the mythology they're building here is this character Toby. So now we know it has a name. Its name is Toby, or at least that's what it can be called, Toby. And okay, the scenes that really got me was when he discovered the coven in the house, like the coven of witches. In the grandmother's house, and the fact that the grandmother is in on it, that was insane. I was not expecting that at all. That was pretty sick. And at least we have kind of a gauge as to what Toby wants. He wants to marry Christy, and I think they did get married. So, you know, I'm not too sure about where that's going to lead to, why they want the child, etc., etc. My guess would be that, excuse me, my guess would be that Toby wants a physical body. throughout the films, he's been invisible. And I don't think he was possessing the women so much as his influence was on them. I think he wants a physical body in order to enter into the physical world. And I think he's going to attempt to do so through the sun. Which, for Paranormal Activity 4, I think that's where it's going. I think there's going to be a time skip where the son... give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out the son's name. The baby that was taken in give me 1 second here. Hunter, yeah, Hunter. I think Paranormal Activity 4, there's going to be a time skip, and Hunter is going to be the main character, and he's going to be experiencing all of this stuff. That's the only way I see it. I see this series progressing without falling into the ridiculously ludicrous, or the stupid, mind you, the stupid, falling into the stupid, like without it becoming a movie. Because the thing that Paranormal Activity really has going for it is the fact that never once do I feel like I'm watching a movie. There is no point in these movies where I feel like this is staged. I mean, I know it is, but I feel like everything that's happening is organic. I love how the movies don't go from 0 to 60. And Paranormal Activity 3 was perfect in the fact that it didn't go from 0 to 60. There were very slow builds with some very great payoffs at the end. No better than this one, which I feel is so far the best of the series. The thing is, this has been, at least in my eyes, the most consistent horror series that I've ever seen, without dipping into the ludicrous or the stupid or the cliched or the awful. This is it right here, and it's kind of phenomenal witnessing that, and that's kind of what I really like about the series, is that it's very endearing to see it being pulled off so successfully in these films. And I just hope that they continue. I wish them all the success in the world. The special effects in here never cease to amaze me. The one scene where Katie runs into the room and she like hits something invisible, she just kind of runs, and she even like realizes it herself, and you see the realization on her face. And the wonderful thing is about this, for the first time in a long time, I did not recognize child actors. Meaning, I did not say, oh, well, they're acting bad, they're bad acting children. No, the children in this movie were perfect. They were perfect. Like I said, it's really all in the presentation of the material and the way the material is built up. And I felt that every single scene in there was not staged, it was completely organic, and I believed every last one of the characters, including the children. And that's a feat for me, because usually when children show up in movies, I'm automatically like turned off to it. So, prime example, I mean, they get a gold star from me on that. From the trailer I said this is going to be the Paranormal Activity movie that is actually going to scare me, and it did. I'm not scared like jitters, but I am like, whoa, that was really creepy. That's really creepy. And like I said, none of these movies have scared me so far. They've done like unnerving stuff and disquieting things, but every time like something weird would happen, I'd be like, oh man, that's really cool. Oh man, that's really sick. Oh man, that's really awesome. But in this case, when the grandmother character was revealed to be in on it, and they had like the whole witch coven in her house kind of thing, that was like, whoa, dude, this is sick. Yeah, so, although I will be sleeping tonight, so, yeah. But, man, so, Paranormal Activity 3 gets a thumbs up for me. I cannot wait, for Paranormal Activity 4. It's gonna be freaking awesome, I can already tell. And hopefully I'm right, because the thing is, I expected this movie to have the fire in it. because that's something that's been addressed in the first two movies. Oh, the fire. This is gonna, the fire. There was a fire at Mom's house and whatnot. And I don't know if their mother is dead. I know Dennis is dead, but I don't know if their mother is dead or anything. But yeah, so the fire is definitely a part of something. And I do believe that Hunter is going to be the main character, if not in the fourth film, he's going to be the main character in one of these films. With the way this episode of Paranormal Activity has gone, and yeah, I said episode, I know. But with the way this movie of Paranormal Activity has gone, I see it lasting at least up until Paranormal Activity 6, I want to say. So, Paranormal Activity 6, hopefully will be the last film, and it'll kind of tie up everything in a neat little bow. I don't know, but flawless victory and thumbs up. Great movie. Loving the series so far, and looking forward to more. Peace.
Sir, the Dark Troll Lord made good on his promise. He dropped off the technology. With a few adjustments, we should have it prepared.
This technology will allow me to be acclimated into Ugo's universe. I will be able to physically interact with him.
We have no reason to trust him. He is a troll after all.
I understand your apprehension with working with him. But do not be alarmed. He is but a temporary ally. Once we overthrow this universe, his betrayal will be swift. And I will leave his execution to you. Have you heard from the clown?
I have not yet heard from the clown. But I am persistent in pursuing him.
The clown must be contacted in order for our plan to be complete. We need the weapon. Contact him again. Keep trying until he answers, and until he gives us what is rightfully ours. Do what must be done, Ugo.
I understand.